Right then, here we are, out on the Zen porch. Early day. It's punching out at about 3:15. I got talking with Ian. He's a warehouse guy, the furniture repair, part-time furniture repair tech, and part-time warehouse guy up at my store. Cool shit. You'll get to meet him. He was not liking this Northwood store has grass, not pot, I mean lawn. So they have a riding tractor, and he was not looking forward to mowing the lawn. I'm like, dude, I will mow the lawn to get hours. He says, yeah, it takes about 2 hours to mow all the grass around the store. I'm like, perfect. Put in the headphones, put on the tunes, ride the tractor for 2 hours. Something I love to do. Get a tan and pad the time clock. I didn't do it today. Today got nice. This morning it started off, it was raining, it was shitty. Cool. But then the humidity came in. You can feel it, it's sticky. Yeah. I will be spending some time on the dock during the magic hour tonight. Yep, that's for sure. But since I'm home early, got to get some projects done. I bought 2 sections of gutter, 2 10-foot pieces of gutter, black. That was cool. And I'm going to hang those above the doors. The front door in and the garage access door. I'm not putting any downspouts on. I'm not putting any end caps on. Just a 10-foot section of gutter. I will radically pitch it so that it runs, all the water that runs into it doesn't come out the one end, but only comes out the other end. And then I will find out where that water comes shooting out and where it's landing, and I'll put a splash block in that place so that when the water hits it, it doesn't dig a hole in the ground. Yeah, I'm gonna call it good for now. Until I could build up my savings account enough, recover it, to pay to have gutters put on the house, front and back. And on the garage. Yeah. Baby steps. But for today, I'm tired of coming out when it's raining, and the rain is just pouring straight off the roof right on top of your head. No. So that's one project. Yesterday, in the afternoon, when the weather got better, I was able to finish painting the cell phone tower with the rubberized undercoating And today, after I finished my route, I drove the van back here and offloaded the big carpet, the big rug that I bought for the guest or for the master bedroom, for the sex dungeon. And I bought a piece of steel pipe for the antenna, the cell phone antenna, and I bought those 2 sections of gutter, and I used the van, because they're so long, I used the van to get them here. So I did that on the clock today to pad the time clock, and nobody jumped my shit. Butters is laying right here. She's loving it. Aren't she, girl? She's loving it. She got it so good when I adopted her. Yeah, the last miscreant she was with was a fat hobo hermit. Lived in squalor. And this poor thing was probably living a life of misery. And then I rescued her, and she's out here on the screen porch living the dream. Living the dream with Daddy. I'm going to repost a video I came across. This showed up in my inbox the other day, and I watched it, and it's rather profound. Switching gears here in the 51 Merc. You've heard me talk in the past how the diva, succubus, mongoose, gold digger, narcissist. Sorry, the wind blew the phone again. The diva. How she did me wrong. And without divine intervention, I never would have figured out why or what she was, or the monster that she is, or how she is wired, or what she does to people. I would have been clueless. So another video shows up in my inbox, several of them, that I never looked for, indicating the title of the video is Why the Narcissist from Your Past that treated you so bad and hurt you so bad is now experiencing such bad karma, or something along those lines. I'm like, oh, I gotta watch this. It validates what I've suspected and what I've said on this vlog. She's getting bad karma because of what she did to me. She transgressed against a white lighter, a chosen one, a child of God. Yep. And what this theologian says is that God has a blanket of grace on everybody, good or bad, until you transgress against a chosen one. You hurt or you mess with, out of malice, or take advantage of, a chosen one, meaning me. This is not an ego trip. I'm not bragging here or anything like that. I'm saying that I am a chosen one. I'm a white lighter, child of God. God has my 6, right? Look at this house. God has my 6. So what was weird about this video was how this individual, it was Denzel Washington that was doing the narrating. He's turned into a white lighter now too. Welcome aboard, big guy. Yep. He's part of the club. Part of the few that will see the glory of God and heaven, because we know how to get there. The rest of humanity doesn't. Anyway, I digress. This video was talking about why the narcissist that hurt you so bad is now experiencing nothing but bad karma. Solid, constant string of bad karma. And doggone if it wasn't spot on. Yep. So like I was saying, God has a blanket of grace on everybody. If you do a white lighter wrong, or a chosen one wrong, God takes that blanket of grace off and literally hits you with bad karma. Illness, job problems, money problems, all kinds of stuff starts hitting you. It's exactly what the diva has gone through ever since she did me wrong. She's miserable. Yep, her life is a shit show. She tells herself that she's happy in certain moments, but no, she's not. It's awesome. Once again, I was right. It was a theory that I had, but now a theologian confirmed it. Yep, perfect. So I'm going to repost that video. It's 30 minutes long. Watch it, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So anyway, there's that. But I'm going to hang these gutters today. We're supposed to get on and off thunderstorms all week long, rain showers and whatnot. And I'm going to try to work on the antenna to get that up, get it assembled, and get it up on the deck. I have to put the welders back on the carts, get them all hooked up, situated, so I can use it to weld feet on the bottom of the tripod so I can bolt it to the deck. Yeah. I've got a clear shot. I'm looking at it right now. A clear shot through the trees of where town is. Yep. And there's a cell phone tower in that town, which is about 3 miles away. The radius of a cell phone tower for good signal reception is 5 miles. It's not very much. So if I put this antenna on this end of the upper deck, I can aim it right at town. Should work out pretty good. I'm pretty stoked, but it's a big job. I have to. Hopefully, I have enough cable. The antenna comes with 50 feet of cable. Hopefully, I have enough to put the receiver, the transmitter, in the house where I want to ultimately have it located when everything is all said and done. And that's going to be up in that little nook behind where the TV is, where all the electronics are going to go. That's where the transmitter is going to be located. I think I can get there. We'll see. But it's going to be a complicated install. So there's that to do. I still haven't put the new brake light on the Jeep. That's got to be done. I think I have a one-man brake bleeder kit somewhere. I remember buying one. If I can find it, I can do that job by myself without Scrunchy's help. If I can't, I'm going to need her help on that. But it's got to get done. Because eventually, it's going to get worse, and then I'm not going to have brakes, and that's going to get bad. So, it eats at me like a cancer every day. Yep. So stuff to do. So getting home early is nice. Yep. Yep. And then finding out if I ever want to get hours, I just got to hop on a garden tractor and cut the grass at the store, even if it doesn't need to be done. Just pretend. Drive the tractor around, pretend like I'm cutting. That's awesome. I didn't film it, but I showed Scrunchy yesterday Thunder Tank. Now, she had watched my vlog prior to this where I was lamenting about how she doesn't get excited about the Argos and the potential that we're going to have once they're running for really awesome adventures, expeditions and stuff like that. So I showed it to her yesterday, and I started it, and it hasn't run in over 3 weeks, and it cranked. It was cranking over, but it started and idled in about, I think I cranked it for like 15 seconds, and it was running. Sweet. Now it's running rich, so I'm going to have to pull the carburetor off and do a sonic cleaning on the carburetor. Yep. But then it'll really run good. But I'm happy. Now I don't feel so bad about dropping four grand on it. The idiot that had it before me obviously didn't know how to wrench on stuff, didn't know how an Argo is built and how it needs to be set up and how to maintain it. So once I give this thing some tender loving care, all will be well. But yeah, so we're gonna get some shorts on here, a t-shirt, and get crack-a-lacking on some stuff. Yesterday I put Scrunch on a project on revitalizing, or basically restructuring, the waterfront. So over by the dock, we went at that tall grass and scrub brush with a string trimmer, and then she took the lopping shears and we trimmed back a bunch of the scrub brush over there, because she's a little shorty, so she has a hard time getting from the dock and dropping down into the boat. So the way it's situated, when I beach the boat onto shore, we can literally walk right onto the deck of the boat. So that's much easier for her and her bad knees and her lack of balance. So we're working on that. She wants to Agent Orange the whole front, the whole shoreline. Cut all the scrub brush down, and open it up like a lot of people on the lake have here. But apparently there's somebody on this lake that's a troublemaker and a tree hugger, and if you start doing that, they report you to the DNR. So we got to do it in baby steps. Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to work work on that. I do want to have a swimming beach eventually, like the party people across the way. Yeah, I mean it's literally opened up. It's all sand. It's beautiful swimming beach. Guy across the lake has got his lawn coming right down to the water's edge. Several people over there do. Do the same thing, a little bit at a time, so it doesn't get noticed. Yeah, yeah. What else? Haven't heard a word from Mia. Yeah, I think she's distancing herself. It's fine. Other than that, nothing new to report. So I'll make it short and sweet, and we'll talk to you later.